Okay. Hello, everyone, on this wonderful Wednesday. I had to say it like that because at first I said Monday. I said, wait a minute, girl. These holidays be having you all over the place, don't they? So I said I was going to start coming on more, doing lives. Subscribe, hit the notification. And I will be talking about today a couple of topics. Also, I had made a short just a few minutes ago before I got on here, maybe 30 minutes or so, twice fried french fries. Okay, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. What I did was I cooked some french fries yesterday. Okay, and a lot of times people throw them away or whatever. So I said, you know what, I'm putting them in my refrigerator. Okay, got a little dry skin going on here, y'all. I'm being real. Okay, and so I said, I started getting hungry. I had fixed my granddaughter some cheese, eggs, sausage, and toast. You heard me, granddaughter, right? And I say that to say all this dry skin and stuff going on. What the heck? And no nasty critters. It's dry skin. So, and did I clean my hands? I had the fryer in this one. This is the hand I use, okay? But someone one say, "Is she so nasty?" I have some wipes right here, okay? Antibacterial travel wipes. I'm gonna take it out of the package and show because I don't want anybody to say, "Ooh, she's so nasty." No, I'm not nasty. It wasn't no nasty nose critter. It was dry skin. But disclaimer, here we go. Cleany, cleany, cleany. Okay. I always keep these by me. Disclaimer, I'm not selling them. I purchased these a total of 40 at the $1.25 Century. Okay. Always. I keep them in my purse, in a bag that I carry, just for, having things in it that you might want to take along with you. Say, for instance, like at a picnic, um, you can clean your hands, your bottom area, and it's antibacterial. So your bottom will be fresh and clean, clean. Okay, so as I was saying, because I digged in my nose, but actually I didn't dig in it. There was dry skin there. So I did it again, okay? I'm wiping my hands, okay? So, twice fried french fries, okay? And I put them in the refrigerator. And like I said, I was hungry or getting hungry, and I fixed my granddaughter something to eat. And let me show you how temptations is not for me. Just because she eat what she eat, not all the time, because I do not eat sausage and eggs and all toast. And if I do, the bread is plant based, vegan, keto, no guilt. Okay, all these, all these. Look it up. So, and they have buns too. I don't make it a habit because sometimes you can eat healthy and eat certain things and you can fall off because but it tastes really good. It tastes better than the regular bread. I'm not a big bread person. I'm not a big salt person. Um, they also have vegan potato chips. All these, all these is known for a lot of keto friendly food, vegan foods, fresh foods, healthy foods, um, and they're based in Germany. Did you know that? Yes, they are. hmm So, real life. You hear my phone? That's my other one. These are what you call vegan, chickenless, um, chicken strips. All these, amazing. My daughter, my grandkids, and her husband say they taste amazing. Mm-mm. They taste amazing. You won't even know that it's vegan. I'm so serious because I'm gonna tell you something. I have something in my kitchen, in my refrigerator, and I don't care for it. And it's vegan meat, and I'm not throwing it away because I'm trying to think of something that I can do to make it taste better, I guess you can say. So I was thinking about thawing it out, breaking it down, and add some seasoning like taco seasoning, garlic seasoning, garlic powder, onions, and put it in a low carb wrap. There you go. Okay? I'm not throwing it away. Uh-uh. I just don't like how it tastes whole, you know, like a burger. Mm-mm. All these have those. They also have protein ones. These have proteins in it too. Oftentimes, when you're on a weight loss journey, I don't like saying diet, but eating healthy or whatever, you have to find options of proteins. Vegetables and fruits have a lot of protein in it. I don't know why we don't think so. I'm gonna say myself too, because at one point in time, I didn't really know that. You have to educate yourself. What works for me don't work for you. But also, oftentimes when we talk about things like this, it's helping someone else. It helps me to talk about it. Okay. I know I haven't been saying jewels. That's what I call all of my followers, subscribers. Hit the notification, tune in. I have food that I show, inspirational stuff, and store hauls. Okay, so that's pretty much what my platform is. When I initially started it, I was talking about depression, motivational things, and anxiety, um, weight gain, weight loss journey. And so, in all of that, to me, you need to hear something uplifting and motivation. I think because we need that. I know I need it. I need to stay focused. A lot is going on in my life right now, and I killed that fly. And again, I'm not nasty. I have these right here, and even though it's a fly swatter, it's still nasty. Okay, I don't have flies, but I've been having my grandkids. But I'm gonna change that. Instead of them coming in this way, because it's a sliding door, they can come in that way, because that's the front door. I didn't try to spit no bars, y'all. And so, as I was saying, we need motivation. I do. I need to be encouraged, motivated. And this is the thing. I'm not talking about no one disclaimer. Whatever you say, you could say because it's your life. You don't have to put people's name on it. I'm so sick of people acting as if I did something to them and I'm helping them. Yeah, I set up on that. I'm helping you. How is it that I'm helping you or trying to help or give you some ideas and clues and suggestions and all this? I take supplements as well. Right here, I have vitamin C. I have to get some more Essentia because I ran out and I typically don't because that's good for your immune system. Everything I take pretty much is for immune system. Essentia, vitamin C, B12, E, D, calcium, all that. As I was saying, here's the vitamin D and also calcium. This pill right here, weight loss. Also, it helps with anything like depression, anxiety, I should say. I correct myself. And also to stop smoking. And also, like I said, weight loss. So this pill is for a number of things. Also, oh yes, it is. So I take this. I water. I also downloaded a water app because my intake of water, I need to intake more. I don't drink sodas or pop or soft drinks, however people choose to say it, where they from. Um, unless I have a little heartburn. I'm gonna tell you something. Yesterday I was feeling miserable. I had used some spaghetti sauce, healthy spaghetti sauce. You can do that too because it's natural. And I read the ingredients. I don't know what it was. And then again, it might have not been there. It might have been something I ate previous and it just caught up with me. But I've been eating pretty good. I have. Okay, I have. Ooh wee. I needed a Sprite. But mustard and baking soda helps with heartburn. You could take not that. You could take a little bit of baking soda, not the one that you keep in your refrigerator to keep your refrigerator fresh. A fresh box. I had one on my refrigerator. I didn't think about that yesterday. A fresh box, and put a little bit in a glass of water. Maybe the water can be about this, um, not a half, under a half of baking soda, and stir it up and drink it straight down. I'm gonna tell you what I did one time. I saved someone's life. Didn't know the person, and I ended up getting a job at the same time. My kid's father was in the military. We were stationed in Germany for 4 years, Stuttgart, Germany. And we lived on the top. Basically, I would say the roof of the apartment complex, because up on top, where you see those like domes or whatever, it's temporary housing. Anybody that's on here comment that's been in the military that knows, especially if you've been to Germany. We lived up there from May, I want to say 2 months maybe. That's why it's called temp. Got over there February. We was living with this guy, but then we ended up getting our own place. All of it was legit because my kid's father and the guy's house he was staying at had a wife and two children, but something happened with that where she went back home and they went and talked to the first sergeant, the commanders, and all that stuff, and we was able to come over sooner, because you got to wait unless you want to stay off post or you want to spend your money instead of Uncle Sam's. So I had two kids at the time. My son had just turned 3, and my baby at the time I had two was 10 months. I traveled with two kids by myself to a country I never been. And so, as I was saying, just giving a little introduction, the lady husband and my kid's father, which was my husband at the time, he's in heaven. So it's not like I'm talking like he's a third party. He's a good person. He was a good man. He was a good husband. He was a good provider. He's no longer living, but his spirit is here. And he worked with the guy, and his last name just came to me was Green, and her name was Patricia, and she named her son Patrick. Okay, and she had a surgery done, and I want to say gallstones. That woman could not go to the bathroom, the number two. She could not belch. She could not pass wind, gas. She couldn't do none of it. None of it. I went over there to visit and was invited to come over for a house visit and got introduced to the lady. And I told her these words. I said, I can help you. I can help you. I said, you have any baking soda? She went in her kitchen Because I remember she used to take her meats and clean it real, real, real good. Chicken legs. I remember that. And she would marinate them all day or overnight. She went in her kitchen, got that baking soda, and I told her to get a glass of water. And at this time, I believe if it wasn't a whole teaspoon, it was a half 8-ounce glass of water. I told her to drink it. I know she can't drink no 8-ounce glass straight down. I told her to drink it, fast, even if she didn't drink it all. Let me tell you, when I tell you that woman was able to go to the bathroom, to do the number two, to belch, um, pass wind, gas, or whatever, game changer. I give myself that. And it's not that I give myself a pat on the back. It's just that is showing you how you can be there for someone and not know. I never knew this woman. I didn't know who she was up until the point of my kid's father being in the army. The guy and him was stationed in the same company. Anybody that knows about that, my sister might be on here. But anywho, and went over there to introduce myself to her, and I ended up getting a job too. And the job was I ended up babysitting her two boys. She had two boys, two boys, and it was part time. And then eventually, as they go to school, you don't need the daycare or babysitter. So time went on. I was pregnant, and I ended up having my third child. Yes, she was born in November. My third child. By that time, we ended up moving into the regular housing in the same military post, meaning the housing. How you doing? Thank you for joining. And we ended up moving there. And this lady, I never knew. I helped this woman literally was able to pass gas, belch, go to the bathroom. And I believe she had gallstone surgeries. I want to say that. I'm almost certain that that's what it was. And being that she had that, the gas built up in her stomach was bloated. I mean, like, you would have thought she was pregnant. Mm-mm. She started, belching a little bit when we was there. But the next day, baby, let me tell you, she said she let go and let God. And God was there. Okay. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just being honest. And I ended up getting a job. Then, like I said, her sons went to school. Then I moved into regular housing and I met this other girl. And when I had my third child, she had asthma. Okay. I'm that mom. So I took CPR on first day. And I ended up getting my license to become a licensed child care provider in the Army. I had a certificate and everything. My kid's father had it. Long story behind that, like I said, he's no longer living. And I used to keep it in my house. United States Army was on there. And so, being that my daughter had asthma, I was wanting to know what to do if I had to save her life or my other kids too. Just something I wanted to do. So I tell people it's almost like parenting classes. It's okay to go parenting classes. I was a good mom. I'm still mandated in the state in which I live in to be a registered child care provider. There's two difference. License is more in depth. Register, you have to get the TB, background screening, FBI screening, fingerprint. Okay, that you do. I've been doing that since 1999. Ain't never had my credentials stripped for me. Never. Okay. 1999, I want to say November. And the first person I started babysitting was this girl that my sister knew. She had 3 kids at the time, I want to say. Yeah, because she had a daughter and she had twins. And so I started doing that because she got a job. So it's state child care if you get in your state. I'm letting a lot of people know this because folks don't know this. And I'm not saying disclaimer, it's in every state, but I know Missouri. I say it like that. Missouri allows you, if you get food stamps and you meet a certain, guideline or criteria, you can get child care. And so what that happens there is the state will pretty much it's almost like prorated. So the state would pay, and then you would have to pay me a sliding fee. So say for instance, I did it for y'all. I'm a jack of all trades. Okay. I can say that to myself. Anybody get on here, or which my sister get on here, comment, subscribe, hit the notification. You'll see me doing so much stuff. That's the reason why at first I'm like confused what I want to do on YouTube. Cause when you new in the streets, you want to get your way filled. So like I said, when I initially started, I had music on my channel. Then I would from time to time get on and say little motivational stuff. This is when I first moved into my place and I was trying to feel my way and clear my head. I stopped doing that. Oh, goodness. Maybe 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. And then something had happened in my family. And it was real sad. And me being a person that suffered from anxiety and depression at one point in time. And I've overcome a lot. I'm telling you I have. That's why I call it journey. It ain't just that I'm losing weight. It's not that I'm just on a weight loss journey. It's a journey of life, learning, finding ways to make yourself feel better. That's why I told my granddaughter this morning, not putting everything out there. I said, I'm coming back to me because I'm tired of allowing other people and me allowing it to make me feel some kind of way. If I ain't did nothing to you, and deep down in your soul I haven't, don't treat me bad because I'm doing good. I'm helping you. You ain't helping me. And that's the truth there, if nothing else. And so I was feeling some kind of way yesterday, and it wasn't because of the 4th. It's something my granddaughter asked me, and I'm like, baby, she's 10. Hi, baby. Yes. Life. She's here. And I was like, good thing she has her cousins. She has me. But she's a child. She said, Grandma, you gonna buy some fireworks? I said, Grandma don't buy things like that, baby. And plus, I'm not prepared for that. Meaning, I don't have a car. God knows I'm working towards one. But I'm trying to save too. And I said, stop allowing certain things. She's a child. She's my grandchild. So I don't mind putting up with that. I'd rather do that. Disclaimer, I ain't saying for someone to report or just saying if a person needs to get themselves together, clean saying, not saying no one's doing nothing negative. I say it like that because I know people watch and I know family follow. I'm not accusing no one of nothing. And I'm not going to put nobody's name on blast, but I can say it in the sense of when she said that to me, it kind of made me feel bad. So I'm like, okay. So she went to her cousin's house, which was down the ways, and came back. We found some poppets. I don't know if anybody know what that is. She told me, I know what it is. You throw it on the ground, it has sand in it and it pops. And I said this. I said, look at God. Just that little 5 minutes, maybe, of walking from come home, and we found those things on someone's like stairs. Well, one of their stairs is an apartment complex there, and that made me feel good. It made her too. She said, "See, Grandma," and that just brought me joy. So I'm not talking about that part of it. I'm just talking about me myself personally. I have to stay focused because I'm an empath. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but if you do, you do. So a situation happened. I'm like, whoa, hold up, swole up. Okay, Felicia, come back. I'm not trying to have nobody take me out of my character, but I don't have a problem with defending myself and speaking up. And it's not to be arrogant. It's about me protecting me. Okay? And for those of you that don't know, periodically I would say this, I'm on a weight loss journey. What I'm having for lunch is some spinach. My daughter made this when she was here. And she said spinach soup. She could sell it. Plus, it ain't just spinach. She has spinach, kale, some herbs and spices up in here. And let me tell you, tastes good. I love spinach anyways. I love veggies. So that's what I'm having for lunch. I finished that because it wasn't that much, but I wanted to finish because I don't want to waste nothing. These right here is vegan chickenless patty. That's ketchup. Get them at Aldi's. Tastes amazing. And twice fried French fry. Did I say that? Yes, I did. Huh? Twice fried French fries. What I did yesterday, I cooked some French fries, and I didn't want to throw them away. So I put them in the refrigerator. I said, I'm going to try something. People will say, is they stale? They probably would have been if I hadn't twice fried them. And they taste fresh. Try it. These were some French fries that I had had in the bag or whatever. Try to use the proper verbiage. And don't taste stale to me at all. Tastes amazing. So I'm having that. Cause I haven't really been eating a lot. And no, I'm not trying to starve myself. If I'm not hungry, I won't eat. But I'm getting better with it because I noticed yesterday and the day for yesterday, I hadn't had enough to eat. So, and I think it was mainly protein because I was kind of feeling woozy. That's the word I like to use. Okay. So basically, I'm having brunch, breakfast into lunch. And believe it or not, I eat so slow. I eat slow. So, like I said, by my granddaughter, I didn't get sidetracked. I just like to come back and do a little recap from time to time where I start at, and people say, "What is she talking about?" For those that comes on and wondering what I'm talking about. Also, you can go back to the beginning, hit the notifications. I love to talk about life. I love to talk about things I experienced. I love to talk about things that I know that is about life and what people go through in life. I don't like putting people on blast, but I speak and talk about a topic. And if anyone out there is dealing with anything like that or have been through things like that, because I was that person at one point. I used to be shy, skinny. I guess you could call me timid. crybaby or whatever person want to name it, but I just had a sensitive soul spirit when I was a young child. And once I became an adult, my children's father, I met him when I was 18. And as I said prior, he was in the military. He helped me cope with a lot of things that I was dealing with in life. But later on in life, there were some triggers that came back. And one of the triggers was when we moved to Florida, his ex-wife. Now, mm-mm, mm-mm. I did not break them up. I didn't know he was married. I didn't know he was going through a divorce. But when I met him, I wanted to see everything that he told me he was going on. I wanted to see your ID, how old you were, and the divorce papers. Okay. No, I did not break no family up. So I ain't got to stress that enough. I didn't even know he just came from Korea. And so I lived in Kansas. Okay. When you're in the military and you have to go to a different duty station, most times you're locked in for about 6 to 8 weeks. You can't go nowhere because you got to do the paperwork. You got to get yourself all whatever they do. Okay. And she sued him for a divorce. While he was locked in, meaning he couldn't go nowhere because he just got to that duty station. And I said, what a coward. This man just left home visiting. Okay. I guess his first stop was from Korea to Daytona Beach, Florida. He was married. True story, no lie. And you come home to be with your wife or husband or wife, whatever people do in their life. Yeah, I ain't trying to spit no bars either. I like to rhyme a lot. And I say to you, probably high, maybe some people don't. I no longer want to be married. Whoa. And like I said, he was in the army. That's a serious bomb drop. Okay. And I ain't talking about no spitting no bars and mics and dropping mics and stuff. No, bomb. Okay. So he says this. Once I found out, he told me. And you end up sleeping on the sofa for the whole 30 days of your leave until you go to your next duty station because you can take it's a like vacation type thing. I'm talking military terms, y'all. So that's why I had to explain. Some people don't know, some people do, a lot of people do. I said, whoa, but how selfish is it for someone that don't want to have nothing to do with you, that wants all of your things? I'm talking about his clothes, pants and shoes and records and stuff. My kid's father was a well-dressed man. Hmm. He wore tailor-made stuff. When I first met him, he had some homemade shoes made, tailor-made shoes. Korea stuff is cheap, right? That was his stuff. Wow. You visit your daughter, and his daughter, when I first met her, she thought I broke her and her mom and dad up. He had to tell her because I don't know what she told her. No, baby, I didn't. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. They even told my son. I keep saying my son. He must be talking about me. Okay, baby, I love you. I'm talking about my son. How you doing? Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome to my show. Um, he had to tell her I didn't break them up. She must have made her thought think that no, I didn't break her up or break y'all up. And she tried to get smart with me because we was close in age. My kid's father was older than me. I know you don't think you checking me. I'm from Kansas. Where you from? Okay. My son had a friend that he has a friend has that's from his family and her family because a guy and a girl they from India. Smart people, very smart. Now that's a good compliment, right? Some of the most smartest people here on this earth, brains sharp. See how sweet I am. So you just invite your Indian friends to this woman's live because she said something so sweet, and I mean it. They were so freaking smart. They were smart, smart, smart. I mean, top of everything. And when they graduate, walked across the thing, all the certificates and stuff. Their mom, what is his name? Oh, it was about to come to me. You are so welcome. And y'all got some pretty skin too. Yes, beautiful skin. Uh, um, Vikas, that was his last name. Vikas. Their last name was Vikas. Vikas. I've been to Germany. I have never been to India, but that's a beautiful country. Mm-hmm. Y'all have some smart, educated, beautiful people in your country. Now, this is something what people don't realize when I'm about to tell them. A lot of us don't know where we're from, but I know this. Cause my cousin, I don't know how old she is. She's in her 80s. So I just said it like that. She did the ancestry thing. And she said that we have, oh, it's coming to me. Scott, or something like that. German, African. My mom's dad's mother has skin like a Caucasian woman. I share pictures with people. Seeing is believing, right? So I say that to say that's why people need to stop talking about race. We wasn't born racist. We was taught it. Think about it. How you think you gonna come out of your mom and daddy's womb? You don't come out as a baby thinking about being racist. People need to stop. This world is diverse. It's supposed to be, and you're supposed to love people. That don't mean you have to like them. And I damn sure don't hate no one. And if you don't like them, don't be in their presence. But that don't mean you have to be mean to them either. Too much of it in the world. Like just a few minutes ago, all these killings that's going on. I typically don't like to watch the news, but so much be going on periodically, maybe once a week. I'll look at it. Sad. 5 people. Whoa. They found some in the west wing of the White House. Whoa. What is really going on? I hope people can read between the lines. Beep beep W.E.E.D. Read it between the lines. Wow. Or C.O.C.A.I.N.E. Found in the West Wing common area. Y'all read between the lines. I just spelled it out. White House. See what I was just talking about? What is this world becoming? So, as I was saying, yeah, People just do some of the meanest things, and um, he was in the military. My kid's father was, and he was an amazing man. I had an amazing life, and like I was saying, I'm trying to do a little here and there recap. Things that you encounter in your life causes you to be depressed and sad and everything. So on this wonderful Wednesday, I encourage you to do you, be you, for you, and love you. That's a motto I like to say. And I really mean it. I had got me a shirt made, and I need to show it to people because you know how sometimes you have words and saying on your shirt. People say, "I want a shirt just like that," and I got it, and I need to start wearing it. And just love yourself. You know, I had to learn that. It took me probably 54 years old, and I'm 57. I don't have a problem with telling my age. I ain't no teeny bopper. But I say this, my granddaughter said, "Grandma," I got 5 grandchildren, by the way. Also have another page with me and her on it. She said, "You take good care of me." She always said, she's so sweet. And I do the best I can with what I have. And despite I don't have no vehicle, did I stress that? I do the best I can. She said, "We going somewhere today?" I told her, I said, "No, baby." I said, "We're going to go somewhere tomorrow." Not because we can't, but I paid my bills. I got to start getting her a few things for school. I want to chew with my mouth open. And I do what I can. And like I stressed, I'm so thankful and grateful that she has cousins and people where I live at. There's kids to play with. But when a child has to go through so much adjustments, I have to go through them too. I'm not complaining about what I'm saying. It's the truth because it's been me for so long, and my kids are all grown. See, here we go again. I'm spitting some bars. I need to come out with some songs, don't I? Um, Life changes, and that's not saying a bad way. So again, do you, be you, for you, and love you. I could switch those words around, but it's something I like to say. And I also say this: you are a jewel, Jewelz, and don't you forget it. I say that jewels, that's for women's. No, men's is precious in God's sight, in your sight too. Men's need to be pampered and treated nice too, and so do women's. That's why I say jewels. Everybody like diamonds, ruby, sapphire, emeralds. Have a good day. You will see this face again soon.